Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video we're gonna adjust this beautiful satin dress that I found at the thrift store, but as you see it is way too big for me. The straps are too long, it is too wide, but it has a beautiful color, it's a beautiful satin, but I have to adjust it to my own size. So what I normally do is I put it on and I see where it is too wide, and I put it on then inside out. So you see here, and then I take my pins and I just pin to the sides. I start at my waist and I take it in there, and then I go down to the hips and up to the top to get it mostly nice fitted. And of course immediately cut off these strands that you always have in your clothing. They have no purpose, and as you know I use them for other things when we're sewing, so don't throw them away, just keep them, but take them off because they're always sticking out and it's really annoying. So I pin it up to the top, to the bottom, to have it nicely fitted. And this works also when you make something for yourself and it's not really the right size. Just put it on inside out and pin it to your sizing, and then turn it the right way to see if it's nice like that. And then don't pin it too tight because that won't look that nice, especially with a satin dress. It should not be too tight unless you're really skinny. You see here also the back is too wide, so I make some darts there, or just I pin where the waist is, and then when I take it out I can make the darts really nice. It's difficult to do that when you have it on, but you know then how tight it must be there. I pinned it down securely to the sides and here the darts in the back, and then I put it on right side out to see if it fits nicely like this, because then you can see if the curves are okay and if it's not too bulky now. I see that here I have too much still here on the arm, you see that, so I have to pin that down from the inside, but I mark it with a pin that I know where I have to take in some, especially the left one. The right one is not that bad, so you have to see from the inside how to do that. And then I have a mirror here. I see that the sides are nice. Also the back is nice. You see now it's a bit cinched in like here, and that's why I like darts here, because then you get some more definition around the waist here and for your butt. It's nicer than when you just put it straight down. And the same I have here now in the front, and I don't really like how it looks, because when I make it tighter you will see my belly and I don't like that. But I think now it is too wide and also don't like it, so I think I'm gonna make two little small darts here too, pin that in from the inside, and then see how that looks. So I mark where my waist is here with two small pins, and then I again put it one side out to pin it nicely and see how it looks when I make two darts here by pins, and see if that works or if it's not working. And so you can see how you can nicely make it more fitted and more exactly to your sizing, and especially to your body type, because not everyone needs this or needs this in the back, but for me that looks nicest than when I take in more to the side seams. So I'm going to try it like this. I'm going to take it out and put the darts in here and see how it looks. And here you see that I pinned in the darts in the front, and I thought it wasn't nice, but now at editing I think it looks better than when I put it out, because eventually I didn't do it like this, but I think I will change it after making this video, because I think this looks better than without them. this is the dress in a better fit. I took the side seams in. I made some darts in the back. I think you can see that best in the mirror, that it has some shape here now. And I decided to not do the darts here in the front, because then it gets too tight and then you see everything underneath your belly, your side bumps or whatever. So I decided to leave that loose, because when you're not really skinny, then you shouldn't have this too tight, because then it doesn't look that nice, I think. So I decided to let this just loose like this, and I think that is very nice. And now it's nice fitted to my size. I also made the straps shorter because they were way too long, and now the clasp is on the back. You can also just make them not adjustable because it's just your dress, so you can make them on the wide length, but I just took it in like this. And now it's really nice dress, I think, to wear like this. I'm not a fan of putting shirts underneath it. I don't like that look, but you can do that if you like that. Now in my country it isn't warm enough to wear it like this, so I'm going to show you some options what you can do to wear this in fall and even in winter, because you can layer it with things on top of it, and then it's just as having a satin skirt, and I really like this. I show you now what other options you have to wear this dress. And this is a combo that always looks good. Put a jacket over it, some boots underneath it, a more darker purse than you normally have. In summer I usually have light pink or light beige, and in fall I rather have some more dark, and I see this really looks nice with the color of the dress. It's a really nice combo, and just by putting a jacket on, it's more warm, it's more cozy, and if it gets warmer you can easily take it off and then you have your dress back. And I think this is a really nice combination for fall. And the boots, it's very nice now. I love ankle boots and I love over the knee boots. That's the other opposite. But now this is a good change from your open toe shoes and your heels to the more winter, more colder months. And I really like these ankle boots. They're very easy to throw on, very easy to walk with lower heels. And they are very nice. So this is a suggestion you could do. Jacket, nice purse, boots, and you're good to go. And this is another option, and I thought I wouldn't like it when I saw that this fall was in trend, putting a blazer on with a belt, and I thought no, that's not what it will be. But now that I tried it on, I really like it, because when I put a blazer on, I lose my waist definition, and I really need it because I'm very short. And when you have a more lightweight blazer as this one, and you put a belt on, it looks really nice. It gives you your waist back, you get some definition, and I think it looks really nice. And you put a nice back to it. Some boots. I choose now grey ones. I shouldn't advise black ones, because then it gets too harsh with your nice skirt, and I think the skirt must be the eye catcher, and when your boots are black underneath it's too harsh together and it doesn't look nice. So try to get a grey one like mine. No more options you don't have when you have a jacket like this. Maybe a little more light, but also the white ones that I just have on, I don't think that looks nice. But a lightweight blazer with a belt, really nice. Match your belt with your purse. And you see this dress is really so versatile. It's as a dress for in summer or in spring. It's a dress for in fall, and I'll show you in the next clip. It's also a dress for winter, because I really like these satin things. And I think I told you before in this video, I'm not sure. This is a satin made out of viscose and polyester, so it's a very good quality satin, because when you have only polyester, especially in winter, it will get very static and then it will cling to your skin. It doesn't wear nicely. So watch when you buy fabric or a skirt or a dress made out of satin. Watch what it is made from, because satin is just the binding. Satin is not a fabric, and you can make satin out of silk, you can make satin out of polyester, you can make satin out of viscose like this one, and it really depends on what the component is that the fabric is made of, how nicely the satin will wear. So I think I told you before in another video, it's really important to watch what the fabric is made of. And I did a whole course, a whole what's the word, doesn't matter, whole course of knowing fabrics and knowing how fabrics react, and it's very important to know that. And if you're interested in that, I would surely watch for a course in your neighborhood to do that. It's in my country it's just a 1-year course, so it's not that long, but it really gives you a lot of information what is important for fabrics and how they are to wear. And it's also nice when you buy fabrics that you know what you're buying. So this was my blazer with the belt, and I think this is really my favorite one. I really like this one. So let's go on to the next one. And then when it's really getting more chilly, just put a nice knit on top of it. Make sure it's a really nice one, because it mustn't look that you have a really nice skirt and just throw on a jumper. So this is a really nice one. I just got new, and you can, because of the V-neck, you can put the collar open and you see it here on top too, so it's a nice matching. I took back my purse. Also, when you pair a jumper with a nice skirt, make sure you have a nice bag to it, otherwise it will look funny how you match your things together. So nice skirt, nice purse, or nice skirt, nice boots. Make a connection between things so that it looks one. And I think with this chunky knit, it feels very nice and cozy, but still you have that same dress on that you bought in summer, and nice comfortable with some booties underneath. And I think this also looks very nice for fall, or maybe even for winter. And you can then also put a big scarf on. See if I can for the next one get a scarf to show you how that looks. And then when it gets even colder, put a nice knit with a high neck on top of it. This is a cashmere one, so it's really nice and warm, although it's not that thick, because I don't like when it's too bulky. Then I always feel the Michelin Man. Put a nice hat on top of it. You have some coverage for your head. Try to match it to your skirt or to your jumper, and then you have a nice warm combination. And when you think it's even too cold, you can also wrap a scarf around you. Or there also to try to match your colors together, and I think then you are ready for winter like this. A very nice combination, again with just the same satin dress, so you really don't need that much of clothing. When you mix and match all the things together, you can use your summer clothing also in winter, and you won't be cold because you're just layering the things up. So I hope you liked these combination ideas. I tried to show you what you can do with things that you get. And I make all these combinations with just this one thrifted satin dress. So that was my lookbook for the satin dress. I hope you liked it. I hope you got some ideas what you can do with it. I really like satin skirts, and now I have this one too that I also can wear as a dress, so that's even more nicer. And I hope you liked it. Please subscribe if you like my videos. Please like them and share them with others. And we'll be back next week for more fallish things to make. So thank you so much for watching, and see you next week. Bye!